Hello guys, Charles here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be breaking down how I built that arpeggio you've just heard. This is part 3 of this spaced-aged arpeggios series, so make sure you do check out parts 1 and 2 before you move on to this one. All we're really doing in this arpeggio today is blending all of the concepts together in one arpeggio. Now remember, the purpose of me showing you my own little ideas and licks is not necessarily that you go away and learn them note for note. The most important thing here is that you understand the concept. I also want to highlight just how simple the theory is that we're using here in all of these space stage arpeggio videos. I really spent a long time worrying about how to get these cool outside sounds, and now that I'm in a position where really I can create these sounds as and when I want to, when I'm improvising, I now realise how simple the theory itself is. So it really is just a few ideas. The diminished scale, the whole tone scale, some of the Messiaen ideas are all great for creating these outside sounds. But the most important thing is that you go away and experiment with these concepts and blend them with simple ideas that you already know. So, starting with the simple idea that we already know, this entire idea is based around that simple E shape that most of us learn as one of our very first chords. So first of all, you need to know your arpeggio. That idea there. So if you know that shape, then you know everything you need to know in order to understand how I built this lick. So I thought I would demonstrate what this would sound like without any trickery going on, and using that shape alone, you'll notice that we've got a few doubled notes here. Sounds like this. So the lick itself is simply a dominant 7 chord resolving to a major chord. So dominant chords tend to resolve back home, a major chord or a minor chord. So this is a very realistic scenario that we've got here. So without any of the substitution stuff, this is the rough shape that we're actually going to be playing in the end. So as you can hear, a really simple pattern. So in order to build this full lick, you need to be confident with your family of 4 idea. This chart, which you can see on screen now, if you're not confident with what's going on there, then please do go and check the family of 4 video, which you can see up here, and I break that down in a great amount of detail. And like I say, that really is one of the very few secrets required to play outside chromatic lines. So if you can get to grips with the content in that video and some of the Messiaen videos we've talked about as well, then you've pretty much got everything you need to be an outside monster. So let's break this lick down. So when we get that note repeated for the second time, what we're actually going to do in our finished result with our substitutions is we're going to substitute that second note for a minor third higher. Becomes. So I'm going to pretend though I'm still carrying on up that shape. So this becomes this. So you'll notice what we're playing here is the same as this pattern here, but just 3 frets higher. So instead of this, so my visualization stays the same, but I'm just continuing it 3 frets higher than I was doing. So hopefully I've overlabored the point there so you understand it, because that's what we're going to be doing on every doubled note. So what you've got to see happening is this. That shape, but every time we've got a doubled note, we're going to be sliding up a minor third. So I hope you've got the idea, because we're going to play through the lick now. So here's the first phrase, 5, 9, 7, so it's A, C sharp, E, which is our first 3 notes of the A7 arpeggio. At that point, as we know, we're now going to slide up a minor third, which gives us G. Now we're going to continue our pattern, and it's going to be these three notes here, which are G, B flat, C. Those are three notes of a C7 arpeggio. So we've got three notes of an A7 arpeggio, A, C sharp, E. Sliding up, three notes of a C7 arpeggio, G, B flat, C. So at this point, when we were in our original shape, we would start going up this one note per string shape. So we're going to simply do that, but we're going to, of course, slide up an additional 3 frets, which takes us 13, 12, 11. E flat, G, B flat. So we've gone A7, C7, now we're on E flat 7, always going around that family of 4. C7, E flat 7. So at that point, again, we're going to slide up 3 frets, but we're going to pretend that we're still in that same position. And we're now going to play, we've done E flat, so we're now going to do F sharp or G flat. And that's C sharp, E, F sharp. So 3 from A, C sharp, E, slide. Carrying on the same shape, but we're now 3 frets higher, 3 notes from C7. Carrying on the same shape, but we're now 3 notes higher, E flat 7. Carrying on the same shape, but we're now minor third higher, F sharp 7. So far, whole thing sounds like this. Now, of course, if we go another minor third, we're back to A, F sharp up to A7. But because I'm getting quite high now, I wanted to start descending at this point. So we've done our F sharp 7. We're going to go up to A and descend 3 notes of A7, A, G, E. There we go. And then just to finish off, a tiny little chromaticism walking up to the 3rd of our resolution, which is D major. So there's an F sharp to finish. So I hope you got the rough idea there by taking 2 simple concepts, arpeggio shape, which you've known since probably your first year of playing at least, and moving up 3 frets at certain points within that arpeggio, what we call a minor third. We're taking that dominant 7 arpeggio and we're moving it through the family of 4 chords, taking us back to A7 to resolve the lick into D major. Leave me a comment down below letting me know your own outside approaches, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see covered on this channel. Please do give this video a like, subscribe, ding that notification bell, and share with any of your friends who might find this useful. And as always, I hope you're all doing very well, getting plenty of practice in, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers!
Roll up, let me embed a story you'll never forget. A drip, drip, but drowning in debt now. You can't buy your way out, and